My name is Raghav and I want to talk about Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Dora and the Lost City of Gold is a live-action adaptation and continuation of Nickelodeon's television series Dora the Explorer. Now, I was too old when the original television series came out, but being in animation meant I was exposed to it and appreciated the originality and creativity that went into making the show, and I was interested to see how they would translate that to a movie. Dora and the Lost City of Gold is directed by James Bobbin, the creator of some of television's greatest comedies, like Ali G and Flight of the Conchords. He also directed The Muppets and Muppets Most Wanted, so he not only has experience with offbeat comedy for adults, but also comedy aimed at kids. Dora and the Lost City of Gold walks the fine line between weird psychedelic comedy and safe kids-oriented adventure in a very competent and entertaining way. This is a good, solid movie and a whole lot of fun to watch. Isabela Moner plays the titular Dora, the explorer, and it's honestly a pleasant surprise that this casting actually worked. She really didn't make a lot of waves with her underwhelming role in whichever of the 900 Transformers movies she was in, and it just goes to show that knowing how to play to an actor's strengths and the strength of the script goes a long way. The character of Dora is a beautiful tribute to the kids' cartoon. She basically plays the character exactly the same, sincere and earnest with an innate affinity towards adventure. This is played mainly for comedy, because a character that earnest in the real world would be considered weird and suspicious. Her straight-faced dialogue delivery and aggressive optimism just makes her so endearing. And all this just makes her emotional moments when she finally breaks down all the more powerful and makes you completely buy into her situation and immerses you in the story. It's just a very well written character, and Isabella plays her beautifully. The character of Dora is sharply contrasted by Jeff Wahlberg's portrayal of Diego, Dora's cousin. Wahlberg plays the character with so much realism it completely stands out in the movie. He's the straight man to Dora's comedic character, reacting like we would, with all the jaded insecurities and minutiae of a teenager in public LA schools. His character, especially in the first act, is one of my favorites, and he's really more than enough of a reason to go see this movie. To be honest, everyone in this movie has played their part to perfection. Eugenio Derbez as Alejandro Gutierrez is hilarious and surprisingly layered as a character. Michael Peña as Dora's father and Eva Longoria as Dora's mother both do a great job rounding out the world and supporting Dora's performance, and they get a couple of great comedic moments to shine as well. Dora's friends, played by Nicholas Coombe and Madeleine, are both great and super likable. Although Madden's supposed mean girl is not really that mean and remains kinda safe in this kids movie format, but it doesn't hurt the film that much, and it's totally overshadowed by the character dynamics, comedy and action. The cinematography by Javier Aguirre deserves a special mention because this movie looks absolutely amazing, and the storyline is crisp and robust with not a frame out of place or without purpose. The production design by Dan Hanna is just phenomenal and breathtaking. Hanna draws heavily on his experience on Lord of the Rings movies to give us a rich world with a lot of history and nostalgia, maintaining the youthful spirit of the original series as well as giving us tons of intrigue and suspenseful environments reminiscent of The Mummy, Indiana Jones and other swashbuckling adventures. A couple of the visual effects, especially the compositing of Boots the monkey, don't really hold up well under scrutiny in some shots, especially when he's interacting with the live-action characters. The eye lines don't match up and the lighting doesn't match, but the emotion is still strong and manages to stay resonant. Moner's winning performance seals the deal, and the self-aware nature of the film makes it a truly enjoyable experience. This movie is genuinely funny. I found myself laughing out loud on many occasions, and honestly, I'd watch this movie again. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a long and successful career for Isabella and the rest of the cast, and the beginning of a number of films in the Dora franchise, because I want to see lots more of this world, these characters, and these stories.